Welcome everyone to the Libra new moon. So we're going to start off the reading by shuffling my cards, and we'll bless my deck. So, divine angel, saints and spirits from the divine white light, please bless my cards and give me clear insight. So I was quite excited actually. I got this deck yesterday. So I'm really excited to use them. I wasn't expecting them so soon. So it's funny because I ordered them from Ireland only about 3 weeks ago, and I was expecting maybe 6 weeks. Anyway, surprise, I got them yesterday. Ooh. So I'm really excited to use them. I think they're a bit excited too to be getting used as well. So we'll see what comes up for this new moon in Libra. So I've been, the energies, if anyone watched the weekly energies as well, they seem to be overlapping and interrelating into this new moon energy. So usually new moons are for setting intentions, new intentions, but this moon I feel is is a little bit different. Just gone everywhere. Alright, we might have got some reverse ones, we don't know. So this one I feel is very different to other new moons. Usually with new moons, like I said, it's for setting intentions. This new moon, however, I feel it's more of a release and heal. So, and because Mercury went retrograde, actually it's gone retrograde today, and like I've been saying for a few weeks now, I've been really feeling it, and this is no exception for today as well. So, okay, I'm going to take those ones. There we go. So we've got the King of Wands, we've got the Three of Cups. So yes, Mercury goes retrograde today. I'm recording today on the 15th, so here in Australia it goes retrograde, and the new moon in Libra is on the 17th, so a couple of days away. So these energies really are overlapping, I feel. There we go. So actually when I was meditating on the cards, it was funny, all I seemed to be visualising is a court jester with the 4 different colours and the bells on the hat. So I could really see that, and I was like, why am I coming up with a jester? And then I realised that Mercury is the trickster of all the gods. So, and when it is in retrograde, anything could really happen. And because it's in opposition to Uranus, that is the planet of surprise and synchronicity. Here we go, we're going to take that one too. And that is death. And that was the 8 of Cups. So I really felt that, yes, it is the trickster energy. So I think we have to be, and also maybe take a little bit more of a light-hearted approach during this time and just see the humour in the situation. Like I said, I've had a few Mercury retrograde things happening with the camera as well. The camera actually didn't work, so I ended up having to get another camera, and then when I got the other camera out already set up, then the other camera decided to work. So that is the energy that I'm really feeling for this new moon. So let's have a look and see. So the King of Wands. So this king is very passionate. He is the father who's got everything. He's got he's a very good father. He's got his whole kingdom under control. He's very passionate as well. That's what the wands stand for, passion. So I can really, that's a really great energy to be coming into. So the thing that's really standing out to me in this card though is the gecko. And if you know with anything with geckos, they're very flexible. They can change colours. They adapt to their environment. So I'm really feeling that you're going to have to be very flexible and fluid during this time, and to be able to adapt to the changing environment, because I do see there is going to be lots of ups and downs. Last week it was a little bit a down kind of calmer energy, but again I can feel the energies ramping up. And that's also to do with the astrology, but we'll go into that a little bit later on. The next card that we have out is the Three of Cups. This is a gorgeous card, and it's all about celebrating with friends. And if anything to do with this Libra new moon, it's to do with friendships and relationships. And I think it's something that we really do need to focus on as well, our friendships. Good friendships, good relationships, and also seeing the good in what's actually going on for us, and not anything that's negative or anything that needs to be released and to go, but to focus on what's good and to protect also what has meaning to us. So I really feel that's a fantastic energy to have. The next card that we have is the Eight of Cups. So cups obviously is emotions, and as you can see he's walking away there, and I love this card how it's got Saturn there as well, and that's why these energies are so intense at the moment, because it's actually forming a T-square with Saturn and Jupiter and Pluto at the moment. And as we know, Saturn is the planet of restriction. And he also wants to be able to do everything the right way. It's hardworking, doing all that kind of stuff. And as you can see, he's leaving his emotions behind and going towards Saturn, to be able to be more work focused. So that's really appropriate for this time as well. And the Death card. So this is very appropriate for this time period as well. So Death represents Scorpio, and Mercury is going retrograde in Scorpio at the moment. So it really is highlighting the need for transformation, death of old ways, finding new ways of doing things as well. So if we want to break all this down as well, so Libra all stands for I think we need to look for the qualities of what Libra is. So the higher vibrations of Libra obviously is balance, harmony, truth and justice, and clarity in our most intimate relationships. And the lower vibrations of Libra would be going into opposite polarities, to compensate for discord, which would mean emotional vitality, and also going from one extreme, so trying to people please on one end, and then being self-righteous on the other hand. So also being frivolous. Those are the lower vibrations of Libra. Now Libra has the scales, and it obviously is asking and seeking balance and truth in situations. So I really feel that we really need to be able to bring that into balance and harmony. And if it's not to do with our relationships, which Libra is all to do with our relationships, and as you can see with the Three of Cups, I'm really seeing that you need to be focusing on your good friendships, on people that you can have a laugh with. I think that's really important during this time, and to be able to hold that safe with you and to nurture that and to grow that. But also the relationships that we have within ourselves. So the scales obviously is light and dark, black and white, masculine, feminine. They're the polar opposites, and we need to see what part of that is not in balance. So I really feel that it is important that we embrace both of that. So our light side and our shadow side as well. And I really see that with the Death card as well. So, because that's very Scorpionic, is going into the dark, uncomfortable places where we need to be able to shine a light to see that. But I think it's also that self-awareness. So we might not need to just let everything go, but just to be self-aware of it and to be able to nurture it and to acknowledge it as well. So to acknowledge those things that have hurt us in the past, things of that kind of nature, to be able to nurture it and heal it. So like I said, that was what I was really feeling with the energies for this new moon, is to be able to see what is coming up for us, what Mercury retrograde is bringing up for us, so that we have the opportunity to be able to focus on that, be self-aware, and to be able to heal it. So I really feel that that is going to be the major energies and the major flavour for this new moon in Libra. So I'm going to pull a oracle from the unicorn deck, and we'll see what other advice that we should be focusing on. So it is a really good time as well to be obviously kind and gentle to ourselves, and seeing maybe doing some shadow work. Great time to be doing that. Time because it really has the potential to be able to be healed and released. So, but also I think with Mercury being retrograde as well, communications and miscommunications and irritations are very heightened at the moment. And especially, this is what I wanted to talk about as well, that Mars is retrograde in Aries, and Mars is the closest to the Earth at the moment, and it is bearing down its energy upon us all at the moment, and we won't be feeling that energy again for another 15 years. So that's why it's really showing us that we can't be aggressive, because Mars is aggression, Mars is war, Mars is I'm right, you're wrong. So it's really taking a balance into the Librarian type energy and bringing that back into assertiveness. And this is a lovely card that's just come out. It's saying receive. So be open to receiving goodness. Believe you are worthy of abundance. A gift is coming to you soon. And I really believe that is so true, that there are lots of gifts that we're going to be able to find once we do all this shadow work, and that we are able to be aware of our dark side as well, and to be able to integrate that and to use that as a unification as well, and in not being self-righteous and not being aggressive, but being assertive, and not going to the opposite polarity as well, and being passive as well, and letting people walk all over you, because that is one of the other lower qualities of Libra is being a doormat. So you don't want to be doing that either. So we need to be able to bring it into some harmony and to be able to balance that out. So I think that's fantastic, and we're going to pull out a colour card. I thought it was really interesting as well, so if anyone saw the weekly energies as well, so I actually pulled out, that's the black obsidian, so we pulled out the crystal, and I thought, oh well, I'm going to pull that one out there. So that's a golden sheen black obsidian, and that is a lovely crystal to be having, and also it's a good scrying crystal, but also a good protection as well, as I said in the weekly. So watch that one if you haven't done so already, and we'll just see what colour card we're going to need to focus on for this new moon. So for the last weekly one, we actually had the rainbow come out, which was absolutely beautiful, and it's pretty funny that I got this deck yesterday as well. I find that a bit synchronistic as well. So I think we do need to be able to be respecting the needs of others as well, and ourselves, because that's what Mars in Aries is really asking us as well. Being in Aries is I am, I want, I need. So we need to be able to see what our needs are, what our wants are, and if our needs are being met, and to be able to communicate that in an assertive way to other people while respecting their point of view as well. And let's see what colour card. Oh, Jade. That is beautiful. Take action. And it's coming right out next to the King of Wands. So like I said before, King of Wands is a real action card as well. He's striving towards making his own empire. So I really feel that this colour is going to be telling us that we need to be taking action towards that as well. And Mars in Aries is very much so about action as well. So that is just further confirmation of what we actually need to be doing and what we need to be focusing on for this time period. So let's read the action. Whatever you've been putting off doing, just do it. Let go of any excuses and take action. Think of what you love and surround yourself with what you want with a jade light. Say, I can do that, this is easy. The universe supports my goals and dreams and makes them manifest into physical reality. That is gorgeous. So I think we all need to heed that message and to be able to take action. And like I said in the last video as well, Mercury is a great time for doing things. Anything that we've left unfinished is a good time to be able to starting back up again and finishing those projects as well. So with that, I'm going to leave you with that. So as always, always remember that you are a star and let your light shine bright. And as always, love and light.